How's it going, guys? Um, Today in Surviving Sid, I I spent last night with some amazing people. I can't even tell you how great of a night last night was. My entire goal for the whole evening was to have Sarah know that all of his friends, Reuben's friends, excuse me. I said his because I'm used to talking to people that know him. So Reuben was a great friend of mine. We grew up together. Our moms knew each other before we were born, so we basically grew up hanging out with each other, and we we became best friends really quick. And all through middle school, all through high school, we were close. We were really close, and he taught me a lot about life and a lot about how to treat people and you know, how to keep your hopes up and how to have faith and not give up on things that are hard, or not give up on things that bug you because it's difficult and you don't want to deal with it, or having enough respect to give people that don't give you respect that they deserve, just because you deserve giving it to yourself to give it to somebody else. There's being completely selfless. He always cared about his family. I can't stress enough that it really hurts me that he's not here to watch certain things, but at the same time, I'm glad that I have enough in my life to where I can be there for the people that he would have been there for. And I wanted his family to know that all of his friends are there, and all of us still think about him on a daily basis. There's not a day that goes by that I don't think about him at least a couple times. I have a big tattoo on my back that I'm getting actually done into the rest of my back with a rose with me and my daughter. It's beautiful. You guys will see it when it's done. But he was my brother, and all of his friends and all of his family, they were all his best friends. He didn't have a friend that wasn't a best friend, because he treated everyone so amazingly that they never had a friend like that before. And that alone is something that touches me, to where everyone thinks that they're that close to him, and it's amazing because he held everyone that close to him as well. It wasn't a one-way street with him. It was always about you. If you needed something, if you needed to talk to somebody, if you anything, he was there. He was always there. So to say again, last night was a complete success. I'm so glad that Sarah made it. A lot of his close friends did make it, which is amazing. I'm sorry that a lot of you didn't get to go. I know there were some of you guys that really wanted to make it but couldn't. You were at work, or you had stuff that you had to take care of, and that's understandable too. I had an amazing night, and I had a great time catching up with old friends. Aside from all that, things are going great. I'm back in Appleton today. I got to work tomorrow at R&R Donnelly. I start second shift tomorrow on a regular job. I work in my shop, and I do that. That's my own thing. That's my business. But I also have a different job just to make sure that I have a regular job. So I work for Kelly Services, and I'll be working at R&R Donnelly. It's like a paperback and hardcover book processing plant. So basically, they put together the books. I mean, it's pretty interesting. I liked it a lot. I was there like 6 months ago. I worked there, and then I ended up moving back to Opaka. But everything happens for a reason. I took the paternity test on Friday, and it'll be 2 weeks from that day, at the most, I should say. And then I'll be able to get a court date to get in with my daughter, and things are going really well. I'm greatly appreciated that I have the ability to have my own company, that I have the health to be able to take care of my daughter, that my daughter is in good health, and I can't ask for any more. For whatever reason, I've made it to where I want to be. My only explanation is hard work pays off. I've never tried harder in my life to do anything, and I finally did it. So it's an amazing feeling. I was talking to a buddy last night about how proud of him I am that he's going to be a daddy. And I need to mention my best friend Bobby is now going to be a daddy, and he made me godfather to their child, which I cannot explain how amazing of a feeling that is. To have somebody else that wants you to be involved in their child's life, as family, as not only a friend, but someone who can be there if something were to happen, or things like that. Bobby, on my side of the equation, I should say, is my godfather to my daughter. And the only reason that Reuben is not, and that he will always be the godfather, the true godfather of my daughter. But I chose Bobby because he's like my brother. I've never known a relationship other than Reuben and I to be that respectful. And and there's been things that have happened, no doubt, and I've disrespected Bobby. But I've never had someone as close to me in my life, besides Reuben, as me and Bobby. I can't say I've never, but I haven't in a very, very, very long time. And I appreciate my friendships, and I love my friends, and they're just as much my family as any of my real family. So I just wanted to say I'm really, really proud of him, that he's come a really long way, and he's doing his shit. He's getting everything done. Him and Kayla are getting ready for the baby, and I just, I guess it brings me back to wishing that things were different, and things were easier and didn't turn out the way that they do sometimes. Like I said, though, everything happens for a reason, and I hear it all the time, and I see it all the time. Not only that, I see reasons for the stuff that's happening years after it happens, and it's like, wow, that's why that happened. I'm glad that happened, and it's like, God won't ever put something in your path that he doesn't think you can handle. So, again, I had an amazing night. Thank you all for who came. All those who couldn't come, I understand. Next year we're going to be doing it again. It's going to be an annual thing. We're always going to go back to Simpsons, I think. And then we'll go right out to the grave afterwards. It'll be a really, really cool time. And I think next year it'll be more planned out, so there will be a lot more people that can make it. And it'll be really amazing. I had a great time. This video is getting kind of long, so I will let you guys go. I hope to see you soon. I'll make a video tomorrow.